Hi, this is Mia from Flipboard, and I'm here with Karima Richards. Welcome, Karima.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Karima, and I'm an education consultant in Houston, Texas, and I'm a Superhost as well.
So what are your passions outside of maybe education?
I'm passionate about providing those awesome travel experiences for guests in my home. Just taking a mixture of all those great experiences that other hosts have provided for me and providing them for my guests.
What does that mean exactly? Can you tell us a little bit about some amazing experiences you've had and how you've made them your own?
My first experience actually was in Vegas, and this host, she welcomed me, she communicated from the day I put in my request until I arrived. She had everything laid out, so I knew how to put in a code when I got there. There were many amenities available, clean sheets, towels. Just made it special, like that welcoming feeling when you get into a home is what I felt with that experience, especially being a solo traveler. It made it much more meaningful and memorable.
And how do you tell others how they can create that welcoming experience?
I tell others to think about that experience that you would want to receive. How are you treating your guests? Would you treat them the same way you treat your friends and family? You want to create those really awesome, memorable experiences that sets your listing or your experience apart from others, because everybody has their own strengths, and you just have to make it shine.
Can you tell us a little bit about some people you've met through your hosting experience?
I've met some entrepreneurs that travel the world. I've met some people from London. I've met single fathers that have kids that live in the Houston area and they're visiting their kids. I've met people that come into the Houston area just for a wedding, possibly. Graduates from other parts of the world, and they're coming to interview people that are passing through the airport because I'm located near the airport. I've just met a lot of different kinds of people, and their experience with me has been a new one, and it's just refreshing to have different experiences with different kinds of people.
So for people coming to Houston, what do you tell them they should see or do?
For people coming to Houston, I suggest that they check out a Rockets game. We do have the Super Bowl coming up, so they have a lot of festivities going around the city. So I have a few inside scoop because I'm a volunteer. I definitely share some links and let them know where they can visit. There are a few parks. They can go run by Memorial, visit the Galleria Mall. There's so much to do. The city of Houston is big, and they have different events throughout the weekend.
And you mentioned you travel a lot as a solo traveler. What are some tips you have for other solo travelers?
My biggest tip would be to be culturally aware, because it's different around the world when you travel, and in the U.S. what may be acceptable in the U.S. may not be acceptable in another country, and just be knowledgeable about their customs so that you're not insulting to them when you're visiting another area that's not familiar to you.
And where do you get your inspiration on where to go next?
Probably other travel bloggers' photos and tips that they share. I'm also in a Girls Love Travel Facebook group, and they share some of the trips and where they are, and sometimes we meet up and have girls meet up. So I think that's where I get some of my inspiration from. I just love meeting, connecting with other people, and learning about other cultures.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Karima.
Thank you for having me.